Do you recognize this building? If you guessed the Chye, then you're right. We always go there just for movies and meals, but actually this building has such a rich history to it. Did you know it has been around even before World War II? And it was also once the tallest building in Singapore. The Chye Cinema, located in the front block, opened on 3rd October 1939, and it was actually the first public space in Singapore to have air conditioning. It was also the first cinema to screen American and British films locally. The building consisted of the Chye Cinema, the Chye Restaurant, as well as the 16-story main tower. By early December 1941, leading up to World War II, Chye Cinema became one of the few places left for leisure in the anxious pre-war times, screening movies despite declining audiences. The building was actually hit by at least 14 shells when the Japanese accelerated their attacks on Singapore. And during the Japanese occupation, the building was taken over by the Japanese propaganda department. After the war, former staff helped to reopen Chye Cinema, and it became the center for film entertainment in post-war Singapore. On 9th January 1954, Chye Hotel opened, and it was one of the prime meeting places for celebrities, tourists, and families. The hotel then closed down in December 1970 and was converted into office premises. A small cinema called the Picture House, which focused on art films, also opened next to the Chye building on 16 November 1990. Gazetted as a national monument in 2003, the Chye underwent major redevelopment and reopened in 2006, with the Picture House converted into one of their halls. Within the complex is a shopping mall and a multiplex which includes the Grand Chye, the largest hall, and the Picture House, which continues to screen art house fare. I'm sure you've never noticed, but on the second floor of the mall, there is the Chye Gallery, which showcases the history of the Chye building and the Look family who owned the building. It is an interesting place to check out and take a look at the history of the Chye. After Chye Cineplex's last show on 26 June 2022, this historic space is now occupied by the Projector X Picture House, which is a tribute to the art house cinema past of the premises. Won't you look at the Chye differently now after hearing all this? I certainly will.